To all the Italian people and fans, this is how you say my name, Laurs. What does it mean for me to be in Sassuolo? Obviously it means a lot for me to be here, and I'm very excited for the next games coming up, and I just want to show that this is the right step for me. Yeah, after we had the first talk with the staff and the coach, and then especially the club, it was a pretty easy choice for me. I feel like they had a plan for me, and I feel like it's a good place to develop for me. Yeah, the debut against Brescia was very excited. The atmosphere was great, and I think the intensity of the game was very high. So unfortunately we lost the game, so that was not what I hoped for, but I think it was nice to get my debut. Last season was I can split it up in two. We had the first half season where I had some small problem with different things, so I had a tough first half year. And then the second half I really got into a good rhythm. I started to play 90 minutes almost every game, and also the goals started to come, so that was really nice. Football is football, but of course there are different things from every country. I think it's a bit more technical here, and maybe a bit more physical in the Swedish league, but I don't know. I have to see. I was playing my hometown when I was very little, and then I moved to Hobro, which is a town right next to my hometown. And yeah, Hobro is a great place to develop, and the club always makes sure you're having a fun time, but also developing. So it's a really nice place to be as a young player. My father played himself, not professional, but my big brother as well. He taught me how to kick a ball when I start walking. So that might be it. But yeah, football is a big part of my family. Yeah, that might be two and a half years ago. So it's a long time ago now, but I remember my debut was a away game against a club called HB, a really boring game. I think it ended 0-0, so not much to talk about. And my first goal, I think that was against a club called Vejle, a header, and we won that game 3-0, I think. So it was actually a big game for the club, and I really remember that. Of course, the first two seasons was in Hobro was my first two senior seasons, so there's a lot to learn. There's a big difference going from the youth to the senior, and there's a lot of things you have to learn, especially the tempo of the game and the physicality of the game. In Hobro we had a lot of young players, but also old players who helped the young players coming into the rhythm and learn how to do. So that was a big help, for sure. The change from Hobro to Gothenburg was my first time being sold, and my first time moving out of the country, being alone. So it was exciting, but maybe a little bit nervous. But I had a good time, and I was doing good, and I treated very well in Sweden, so that was nice. My idol has always been Messi, but I don't look like Messi, I don't play like Messi. So if I have to choose one I look up to, now it must be a player like Holland, I think, for sure. Danish and Norwegian are very much the same language. It's pretty easy to understand each other, so Thorswood helped me a lot here in the start. He can change his accent a little bit, so I understand everything. That's nice. And yeah, I talk Danish back. I think Denmark is a beautiful country. I must go with the easy answer. Copenhagen is a very nice place and a beautiful city. Maybe a little underrated city is a city called Aarhus. I lived there myself, and it's a bit smaller, but it's very nice. Yeah, I saw the spoiler of the small cookie box, and it is a thing in Denmark. It's a popular thing in Denmark. I think you usually eat them with a cup of coffee or as a snack, and they are called in Danish they are called småkager. So yeah, it's a popular thing. I never tried to cook them myself. but I know my grandmom cooked them many times for me when I was younger. So yeah, I have some memories of it, but yeah. Traditional Danish dish, I would say something called smørbrød. I don't know the English word for it. It's just a piece of bread with different kind of meat, eggs, shrimps. You can put everything on it. You have to see a picture to really know what it is. It's hard to explain. Hey everybody from Zulu. I'm very happy to finally be here, and I hopefully can help you go back to Serie A where you belong. Yeah, I want to score a lot of goals and prove that I'm ready for this step.